focus on the things you can change, not the things you can't change.
Yeah.
I can't change how the planes were built, but I can only change the path I take in order to try and have an opportunity to fly them. But when I entered the Air Force Academy, I wanted to be a doctor. I was motion sick when I was a kid, and I had no desire to be a pilot. And I found out for the first time in my life that I couldn't be something just because I was a woman. It was against the law at the time for women to be fighter pilots. And I couldn't believe it. I was blessed. I grew up in a family where I was told I could be anything I wanted to be. And I have a little bit of a change agent, entrepreneurial / rebellious spirit in me, which you'll discover over the course of the hour. And so I channeled that in a way where I was like, what do you mean I can't do that just because I'm a girl? And it just pissed me off. And I just decided, you know what? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a fighter pilot. I'm going to be the first woman fighter pilot. And people laughed at me. They were like, it's against the law, Martha. And my response was, we live in America. Laws change. So I'm not going to let my dream die. I wouldn't have said it like this at the time, but the kind of the approach I took was keep the dream in my heart. Don't have a chip on my shoulder. Bloom where I'm planted. Keep excelling. Keep looking for opportunities that maybe the door was going to blow open. Persevere. Keep growing in your skills and things that you would need in order to be a good pilot. And the door finally opened. It was nearly 10 years later. I had nothing to do with the change, but I had the right, at that point, grit and attitude and qualifications and timing, which is often really important in life. That when the door opened, I was ready. And I was ready here, too, where I was like dreaming and persevering towards it. So yeah, there were severe barriers. I didn't, in that case, have anything to do with the change, but I had to do with, my part was to be postured and ready when the change happened to say, send me, I'll go through first.